Hey everyone, I'm Patrick Shaka, Editor-in-Chief of Yachting Magazine. I am here today with Richard Ford, CEO and founder of Horizon Power Catamarans, and we're here to bring you the Horizon PC68. Good morning, Richard.
Morning, Patrick.
You know, I had a chance to walk through this boat a little earlier, and I would say feature-rich, is a thought that came to mind. So could you just walk us through some of the major features of this enormous catamaran?
Well, so we're very proud to debut the boat here at the Palm Beach Boat Show. And what's different with this one to the other 68 you did last Palm Beach is this is an on-deck master version with internal stairs up to this sky lounge. I mean, this is an amazing, expansive space and really a whole nother livable area.
Yeah, I mean, this table drops, right? We have a flip-down TV over on the port side.
55-inch TV. This is like a slumber lounge in the evening if you want to, watching your favorite program or...
And we also have a daybed forward.
Yes, then it's still, being the 68, you have the walk through to the Portuguese deck where those tables can either be set up for dining or for chaise lounging. So, and then aft on the boat deck, we'll be rigging a tender, which is the owner's chosen a ZAR 53, which is a 19-foot tender with a 115 horsepower engine. So we've still got to pinch ourselves and say we're on a 68-foot boat.
Wait, you talk about, yeah, we're on a 68-foot boat, but the amount of space, volume, livability that you get in this boat, if you were looking at a monohull, what kind of LOA, length overall, are we really talking about to get this much livability inside the boat?
So Vision built an E88, and the interior volume of that and this is fairly similar. We must revert back to the strengths of a catamaran. So we're powering this 55-ton, 110,000-pound boat with twin 850 mans. An equivalent 80-foot monohull to do 22 knots cruise would need to be putting in 2,000 horsepower engines. So that contributes a lot to the efficiency of our cat.
Right, so to that end, with the horsepower you have, what kind of performance do you see with this boat?
Yeah, so these mans love to cruise at about 85% load. So if you're wanting to do a fast cruise, the boat will do 21, 22 knots very comfortably, topping end at 24 and a half, 25. But you can also cruise at 9 knots, where your range then goes out to 1,800 to 2,000 miles. At 21 knots, you've got a range of about 500. So combined, at that kind of speed, you're only burning 3 gallons a mile.
So you have the efficiency, you have the performance, but you also get, like I said, tons of livability in here. This is a 4-in-4.
Correct.
So you can tell us a little about those accommodations?
So the step up from the 60 really made the 68 a full-blown 4-4. So, well, it's actually 4-5 because you've got a beautiful dayhead right up here in the sky lounge as well. Master on deck, king size, massive storage space. Owner's going to be living aboard for protracted periods of time out in the Bahamas. And he loves the big dinghy, so he wants to anchor. It's very quiet at anchor, very comfortable, stable, and it doesn't cost anything to anchor.
Another interesting aspect of this boat is the move towards what we talked about earlier about quiet living.
So this is a push that we're now happy to really tout amongst the industry. We've now installed 8 Victron battery systems on board our boats. The 60s and the 68s carry sort of 1,200 amp hours of batteries, which is like 30 kilowatts. And a combination of that and this really efficient variable speed air conditioning, we are seeing our owners out there cruising where they're running the generator about 3 hours a day. So whenever you're in an anchorage, you're having dinner on the aft deck, quiet living, there's no more generator. It is astounding. And then a combination of that and some big alternators on the main engines. If you're moving the boat, we had one owner leave from Fort Lauderdale to go down to Staniel Key and obviously stopped numerous times And he called me after 6 days and said, I haven't started my generator yet. And he's had air conditioning running right through the night, and nice solar panels putting in 3 kilowatts from 10 o'clock in the morning until about 3 in the afternoon.
But the other thing you have here is you have a luxury yacht and the fit and finish on the boat. You know, we always love to talk about the technology and how beautiful the boat runs and where you can go with it. But the fit and finish on this boat, it is a yacht in every way, shape, and form. So you tell us a little bit about the craftsmanship that goes into the boat?
Well, so the Horizon Group build everything from 150 down to our little 52. And if you ever come to the factory, you'll see that the bays are filled with yachts in different stages. And the same electrician that's just finished wiring the 68 may well step onto an 85 or 120 footer to go wire that boat.
In terms of customization, if somebody's interested in a 68, what are their options? So
you've got an on-deck master or an open salon. We've got the option of a aft crew area if you wanted to get the boat crewed. This massive sky lounge, we've got some options where you can actually put the master cabin up here.
Really?
Yeah. So there are lots of options in this platform.
So you could theoretically have an owner's stateroom here, and you could still have an on-deck owner's stateroom there.
Correct.
So you could have 2 master staterooms.
Could have 2 masters, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Speaking of impressive, the on-deck master here is incredibly sizable.
Well, now remember, we pulled the windows forward to be able to get the extra deck for the Portuguese deck up top here. And then what that did is it just expanded the master cabin. So when you walk in, it's just, wow, because the windows are doing that and not that.
So Richard, what else do we need to know about this PC68 that people, when they come on board, they need to see?
There's lots of great features. The Portuguese deck can be set up for dining or lounging. The galley is a chef's galley environment up in the salon area. So, the cook, whether it be the husband or the wife, isn't removed from the festivities going on. And all of that on the one level. I mean, you've got the master cabin, the salon, the galley, and this huge aft deck that can dine 12 people in quiet.
To that end, how many Horizon PCs do you think are out on the waters today? So
we now have 59 in the bag, and we're looking for that 60th, so stay tuned. We've got a boat for you.
So Richard, for anybody who's interested in a Horizon PC68 or any of the other models, where's the best place to get information for that?
So obviously our website, give us a call to see our new, the latest and the greatest.
Well, Richard, thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate that and giving us a look at the PC68.
Thanks, Patrick. Take it.
And thank you for coming along with us. I'm Patrick Schocker from Yachting Magazine, signing off. But stay tuned for more, because more is coming.